Welcome back to Planet Podcast. We are going to talk today about Tesla, Tesla stock, most importantly, Tesla the company. And then if you want to look at some market stuff, we're going to talk about that in another video, but let's get right into it. Tesla today removed from the S&P 500's ESG index. Why is this important? I mean, honestly, it kind of isn't important. Not for the company itself. It doesn't change what Tesla does. It doesn't change the stock price per se. But what is the ESG index? Well, let's look it up here. The S&P 500 ESG index uses environmental, social, and governance data to rank and effectively recommend companies to investors. Its criteria includes hundreds of data points per company that pertain to the way business affect the planet and treat stakeholders beyond shareholders, including customers, employees, vendors, partners, and neighbors. Good for the environment. How does it treat its employees, consumers, customers, etc.? Tesla seems to fit all of that criteria. Look at that. It said that Tesla's lack of low carbon strategy and codes of business conduct, along with racism and poor working conditions reported at Tesla factory in Fremont, California, affected the score. Tesla's handling of an investigation by the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration also weighed in on the score. Interesting. Low carbon strategy. That's a tough one. Tesla's zero carbon emission vehicles. Tesla's factories, I'm sure, are not zero emission. Impossible. Lithium, not a zero emission product to manufacture, right? You have to go dig it up out of the earth and then turn it into batteries. So you do have that conundrum where some people do argue that lithium is worse for the environment, mining lithium, and then obviously what do you do when you're done with it situation. But every Tesla on the road has no carbon footprint. So that's a tough one to believe that they have a low carbon strategy, lack of a low carbon strategy. It kind of doesn't make any sense. Then you have codes of business conduct. Now that seems more or less like a direct jab at Musk, who has been publicly saying, as of late, a lot of stuff on Twitter, not only about Twitter, but about the people who are heavily invested in Twitter. They're probably pretty powerful people. So he's stirring the pot, and it's starting to come back and boil over. Elon Musk tweeted about this, that Exxon is rated top 10 best in the world for environmental, social, and governance by the ESG, while Tesla didn't make the list, and that they have lost all their integrity. You can't really put an oil and gas company on the top of the list and have a huge carbon footprint. Their footprint is literally carbon. Literally carbon. So it doesn't, let's see what it says here. Current environmental, social, and governance reporting does not measure the scope of positive impact on the world. Instead, it focuses on measuring the dollar value of risk return. Individual investors who entrust their money to ESG funds of large investments institution and perhaps unaware of their money can be used to buy shares of companies that make climate change worse, not better. So basically what they're saying is that if you buy funds or ETFs with companies in here and you are, say, pro-environment, you want to be on a certain end of that Tesla doesn't fit into that. I can't honestly agree with that in good faith, say that that's the case. You just can't. Now, do you agree or disagree with employee treatment, the way the company is run? Maybe. Every company seems to have a handful of people amongst it that get treated unfairly. Every company. Like, find one that hasn't had some kind of issue in its career of whether it's wages, whether it's inclusivity, hiring standards, practices, claims, whatever it might be. Every company has an issue at some point with that, when especially a company that employs so many people. But what does it do for the stock? I don't think it really does much. It might change maybe large retirement funds that might not be now buying into Tesla because it's no longer part of that investment strategy. That is possible. How will that affect the stock? I don't know. I mean, the entire market was on fire. We're going to do a video about that. But I will end this one here with a look at Tesla stock as of today, sitting at 707, which is pretty low. Good luck for Tesla. But keep in mind, it is still up on the year. So if you are long on Tesla, your money is going to be pretty safe. They're going to eventually, probably at some point this summer, going into the fall, do a split again. And, you know, Tesla prints money. So that being said, don't look at everything, all news is bad news, but today was rough. We're going to do a separate video on the market today, but if you liked this one and want to know more information about investing, stocks, trading, any of that kind of stuff, or any of these companies that we do talk about on the channel, check out the links below. Sign up for Webull, get some free stocks. They will give you free stocks. I think the last one I got like $90 for the free stocks on a referral. So sign up, make a deposit, refer a friend. If you do not know how to trade, you do not know the difference, do your research. You can follow this channel. I will show you how to make money. I'll show you how to lose money, and I will yell the entire time, and we'll have a good time. And if you have questions, leave them in the comments. We will answer them accordingly. Till next time, good luck.